My boyfriend and I have been together almost a year, living together for almost 3 months now, and I'm starting to feel a little blindsided by how much he procrastinates. The most recent incident, we rented a car to visit his family, and while in the planning stage, I was very clear that I would not be putting a rental in my name, but later down the line, he asked me again. Admittedly, I did get angry, assuming he completely ignored our whole conversation as to why I didn't want to, and got upset that I didn't just give him a simple no. He told me during this week trip we would go out on a date since we haven't, since before I moved in. No big deal, except we don't have a sitter, and he never actually plans anything. Instead of taking me to the mall, we took his sister because his mom implied I was keeping him from spending time with his 32-year-old sister, who was crying that I shouldn't have come so she could spend time with her brother. So here I am with a strange family assuming I was invited, and now being made to feel like I'm an issue and never should have come. I mentioned I might want to leave earlier, and he said we absolutely can't, and that I agreed. Fine, I do most of the driving since he's got a real job, and I'm self-employed, which is another issue since I can't find enough time for myself to actually work on top of all this crap he asks of me. So basically, it's the morning we need to return the car. He tells me the night before he has an alarm set to go vacuum out the car and stuff, and really needs to get up, did he? He gets up at 8:30. Rental needs to be returned at 9:30. My roommate has my car blocked in. I haven't even brushed my teeth and I need to drive for an hour to help him return this car. He hasn't helped me unpack anything, clean anything. I need to do an audition before January, and I talk about it all the time. Has he been giving me room to worry about my stuff? So, in the heat of the moment, I told him I won't be able to go with him to return the rental, that I have far too much to worry about. And maybe he could get a Uber back, or have a friend pick him up. He's pissed, essentially saying I agreed to this, just like before, when I wasn't able to come home early from his family's. But before we left, I also told him I wasn't sure it was a great idea for me to come with, as I wouldn't be comfortable. And I was right. I wasn't. But that doesn't matter, I guess. I didn't see my family for Christmas, and I didn't get to do anything I wanted to do. For Christmas, I worked as much as I could, and I was only able to get my daughter a handful of gifts for Christmas, and he made me feel guilty, that if I wouldn't take her with, she wouldn't have a good Christmas. And she did. She got a lot of gifts. And I'm happy about that, don't get me wrong. But when we showed up, I'm being asked about how many gifts I got her, and if I needed help, because his sister gets her son everything under the moon, and I said no. I don't want our Christmases being oversaturated in that way. Did this man even get her a Christmas gift, though? Even for her birthday, she still asks him every day to do the tie-dye with her, but he's always just not there. TLDR, even when I clearly state my boundaries or things I need to do, I'm not given the proper time to do so until I'm crying or begging him. I feel like I have to bail him out like I'm his mother, and I don't feel respected or considered, nor even validated in our relationship when discussing what I need. Greatly appreciate any advice.